All right, it's been over 8 months. I'm officially reactivating my Instagram account.
All right, what's happening, YouTube? Day 5 of the daily vlog. Just walking back from, yep, you guessed it, Wegmans. Picked up a few things. I think that's gonna be my new mantra. I just gotta pick up a few things. And $40 later and 2 items, you get a lot of, I don't know where I was going with that, but no, in all seriousness, I do love Wegmans. Walking back on this beautiful trail, look at this. Well, let me try to do this one-handed. Woo! It's pretty cool, Okay, so today's episode, let me just adjust here. This is a workout. Today's episode, my thoughts on taking a break from social media. And when I say social media, in this particular case, I'm specifically referring to Instagram and Facebook. So I've been off of Facebook for a while now, probably close to a year, maybe even over a year. I don't know, I have to check, but it's been a while. I didn't find any value in it. It was, a bunch of, a lot of negativity, but also a lot of good, right? You're gonna get the good with the bad on social media, but Instagram in particular, probably I would say, and I don't know if any of you would agree with this, doesn't matter which side of the aisle you're on, but probably I would say like a month and a half, 2 months before the 2020 election last year, I noticed, from both sides by the way, a significant increase in just negativity. I mean, it was a bloodbath. It was just, the negativity was unreal. Again, both sides. I don't know if anybody else remembers or cares, but I was just getting fed with it and fed up with it. And I even participated. I got wrapped up into some of it, which is never a good thing, right? Whenever you're talking about anything negative on the internet, it usually doesn't amount to anything. It just amounts to waste of time. So I said, all right, I'm gonna take a break. Whew. I need a break from this for a second, but I gotta keep going. Get this grill started. Jump in my pool again, because man, you get 2 days of beautiful weather in central New York, you gotta take advantage. So, oh wow, I was like hiding behind my freaking thing here. Okay, doing this one-handed is a bit of a workout. But I'm gonna be going through some traffic here I'm next to a major highway, so I apologize if you can barely hear me. But yeah, so with the social media thing, Instagram in particular, I wanted a break. I was spending way too much time scrolling through feeds and blah, 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 right? And a lot of it was, like I said, politically driven with negativity from both sides. So I took a break. I did not think I was going to be off of it for 8 months. I had no idea. I thought it was going to be for 30 days, whatever. And that's it. But okay, so I'm gonna go through, you know what, I'm gonna finish up this segment at my place just because it's probably really noisy in the background here. So yeah, I'll finish it up on my patio or in the pool. It'll be a surprise. Okay. Oh wow, that's a terrible angle. Okay. These freaking headphones. I just finished mowing my lawn. Look at, doesn't it look beautiful? Okay, so what was I talking about on the way back from Wegmans? Just over 8 months. Oh yeah. Okay, so the most important things that I learned in the last 8 months of not being on social media, and again, specifically, I'm talking about Instagram. I haven't been on Facebook in almost a year. So that's what I mean when I'm talking about social media. Yeah, so again, the reason why I got off I wasn't planning on having it be this long, 8 months. But overall, it went by quick. And I'll tell you why. When you make a conscious effort to do something, right, like lose weight or work out more, and you get some momentum, key word here, momentum behind your belt, you really, I mean, time heals everything, right? So before I knew it, I didn't even miss it. Like, probably, geez, the first month, I remember the first month was like interesting, because I was tempted to look for the app and scroll through, and it wasn't there, and I'm like, oh, what do I do now? So I definitely, one of the things I learned was if you're not careful, your time can go elsewhere, right? So instead of scrolling through Instagram feeds, right, for about the first month, I found myself kind of like going through a transition period, if you will, where I was using YouTube. And so yeah, YouTube was basically taking Instagram's place of, putting in the fillers. I wouldn't even call it fillers. I would just say wasting time. We all do it, right? We're all scrolling through whatever, just trying to take our thoughts away from the day, for a break. I mean, everything within moderation is fine. It just becomes an issue when, and we all know, we've all been there at least once. I know you know what I'm talking about, where you pick up your phone and you're like, before you know it, 45 minutes has gone by. You just watched 3 videos, or you're just on Instagram scrolling. Yeah, I was there. That's one of the reasons why I did not go, I didn't get back on until 8 months later, right? Because I didn't miss that part of it. I didn't miss the negativity. I didn't miss just kind of knowingly scrolling and wasting time, but like in the back of my head, I'm trying to rationalize it, but deep down, I know something is wrong. Something's wrong when you're wasting a lot of time. So those were the main reasons why I got off and why I stayed off for as long as I did. Now, I will say, being back on for the first time in just over, a little over 8 months, I think I got off November 3rd. Yeah, November 3rd of 2020. So being back on since this morning, since July 5th, sometime around, 11 this morning or whatever. It's interesting, right? Because you always wonder, are you going to fall back into your old habits of just scrolling away, right? And wow, that plane is really loud. Check that out. So something that's helped me out, and I utilized it today, was like, so I work from home, as many of you probably do or have, up until recent, if you got asked to go back into your office or whatever. But if you separate yourself from your phone, so like I leave my phone in a totally different room than my home office, that helps out tremendously. Like you wouldn't believe. Simple, right? It's simple. And I hope I stick to that. But again, obviously it's good being back on to check up, to see how everybody's doing. The people, my followers. I don't have a lot of followers, but the ones I do have, I genuinely am interested. Some of them are very close family members and friends, so it's nice to catch up, right? It's nice to see what people have been up to, and the successes certain people have had, and just looking at everybody's lives again from afar without actually having to be there in person with them. Now, obviously, that's better, but we can't teleport to see everybody, right? So this video, I guess I just wanted to leave you with this. It was worth it. The 8 months was definitely worth it. Probably 3 or 4 months would have been fine, would have been enough. But now that I'm challenging myself with this vlogging thing on YouTube, see what happens with that. I knew that it was inevitable. I'd have to get back on, you know. But yeah, I don't know. I would encourage you to try it. Try it for 30 days. Get off. Now let me make this clear. Try it if you are only a consumer of social media for 30 days, because I know many of you who are close family and friends, you make a living off of this, off of being on social media and providing value. So for you guys and gals, you can't just quit for 30 days. I get that. That would be like, you know, just telling your boss at work, hey, I'm not going to show up I'm taking a 30-month or a 30-day sabbatical, right? You can't do that. I get it. But for the majority of us who are on social media, just to stay up to date with people that we care about, yes, to consume some content, to hopefully watch productive YouTube videos, and not just videos on aliens and UFOs, and that kind of stuff. Yes, I've been guilty of that. So yeah, that's a whole different ballgame. If you actually like have your own business, right? Even you don't even have to be an influencer. I think if you are just advertising or on these platforms, right, for your business, whatever industry you're in, you can't just stop for 30 days. That's your livelihood. So I get it. I'm more so speaking to the people who, you know, who are like me, just, you know, on for keeping up with loved ones, family and friends, and scrolling through to watch interesting videos and to, you know, listen to important topics of interest, blah, blah, blah. Try it for 30 days. Give it up for 30 days. Delete the app, see what happens. So I didn't fully deactivate my account, obviously, because I'm back. I'm here. Otherwise, it would have been completely deleted. So yeah, that's my take on it. All right. So hopefully, I got some of you to think and maybe give it a try, getting off for 30 days or whatever, even just 10 days. 8 months really went by fast. Again, like I said, the first month was kind of a struggle. I was supplementing, scrolling through YouTube instead of Instagram, you know, the Instagram feed. So other than that, I wouldn't say it was easy, but it wasn't hard. So I think anybody can do it. And again, I think it's good to get away for a little bit. Again, if you are not running your own business or your business isn't tied to, like, let's say you're running your own social media marketing for your business, no matter what the industry. If you don't have a marketing team or a social media manager doing that for you, I get it. You can't just get off for 30 days and take a sabbatical. So trust me, I get it. But yeah, if you found any value in this, or if you have, you know, oh, actually, you know what? I do have an app I want to share you with. I'm going to take a screenshot of it and post a picture of it. Forgot the name of it, but Tim Ferriss recommended it. So essentially what it does is it lets you post on social media. I don't know if it's all platforms. I know it works for Instagram. It might just be Instagram based. I don't know. I haven't installed it yet, but I'm going to, because it lets you post without the scrolling feature, right? So like essentially, if you're using Instagram strictly to post, it's a huge time saver. Yeah. So, anyways, I'll leave a screenshot of it, and then I'll leave a link to Tim Ferriss's YouTube video where I discovered it. So I'm definitely going to install it, not right away, but eventually, once I get this vlogging channel amped up, you know, hopefully I can. By the way, like and subscribe if you haven't already. It means the world to me. The world, literally, it means the world. So I seriously greatly appreciate it. I don't know, hopefully you get a few laughs. Hopefully you get something out of my videos. If you want me to cover something, about my daily life, it's really not that interesting. I work from home and I don't have a car and I live in a small house. That's basically it. And I swim in a interesting looking pool, which is a multi-purpose pool. So if you haven't watched that video, go watch it. It's called Pool Day as a Minimalist. So, all right. Love you guys. Peace and love, everybody. And see you tomorrow, July 6th.